activity. So the takeaways, this is what I want you to take with you today from the presentation. Eating is multi-sensory and it's a whole body experience. And that's really important because you're going to see that theme throughout our whole presentation. We experience food with all of our senses. Farm to Table emphasizes the exploration, joy, and learning about food and its properties. We do, as you will hear later on, we talk about food in different ways other than what the label it is, but what it looks like, what it smells like, what it feels like, what the texture, if it gets messy, that's how we're describing our foods. Quantity and variety will follow in its own time. You know, we can't expect them to eat a ton of something new if they're not even comfortable looking at it, right? So we need to put that a little bit on the back burner. A multidisciplinary approach supported by parental home programming improves outcomes. Again, like we talk about in therapy or at school or wherever, we're working with your children for a set amount of time, but at the end of the day, they're home with their parents more of that time, and if the carryover is not happening at home, it makes our job a lot harder, and the progress is that much slower. Okay, so we really try to empower our parents to take that leadership role through modeling and whatnot. The other piece of this is I don't want you to think this took a long time for us to get to be successful, years. So if you can start with small components of what we're talking about today, put them into practice and evolve. Don't think that it's gonna look pretty and that it's gonna all come together so quickly. But if you can take little components and then add to it, that's how you're gonna be more successful.